The X-Men's Storm can hurl tornadoes at her opponents or command lightning from the sky, but that's just in comic books. Controlling the weather isn't something we could do in real life. Or is it? Storm is one of the most powerful X-Men. She's considered a goddess by some, and it's easy to see why someone who could control the weather might be considered a god. The weather both provides us with sustenance and strips it away. Humans have been trying to influence the weather for thousands of years. For most of that time, this took the form of religious or mystic rituals. It wasn't until recently that we started to use science. The first successful efforts involved cloud seeding. In 1946, two chemists by the names of Irving Langmuir and Vincent Schaefer discovered that introducing crystalline substances into clouds created rain or snow. The most effective crystal was silver iodide. When silver iodide makes contact with moisture, it freezes it. As more moisture hits the silver iodide, it gets heavier and heavier until it drops from the cloud. If it remains cool enough, it hits the ground as snow. If it moves through warmer air, it becomes rain. Since that time, scientists and governments have been experimenting with several different techniques. Both planes and artillery shells have been used to disperse crystals into the air. And in the 60s and 70s, the United States used cloud seeding as a weapon against the Viet Cong. They tried to augment and extend the monsoon season in order to impede enemy troop movement. In 1978, a treaty was signed by the United Nations making weather warfare illegal. As of now, inducing precipitation is the only form of weather modification that's been actualized, but that may soon change. Storm chasers and meteorologists have been studying complex weather patterns for decades, and using advanced computer modeling, they've been able to demonstrate that causing small temperature changes to these patterns can strengthen them, weaken them, or change their direction. Ron Hoffman of Atmospheric and Environmental Research Incorporated believes that we'll be able to use Earth-orbiting solar power stations together with microwave receiving stations to heat the air around a hurricane, which would weaken or redirect it. Even more promising is the use of lasers. The first conference on laser-based weather control was held in 2011. The second one was held just a few months ago. If you're an aspiring superhero or Bond villain, I suggest you get your tickets for the third one right now, because studies have shown that laser pulses can instigate condensation and ice formations within clouds and also manipulate lightning. How lightning manipulation works is, a laser beam is fired at a cloud that has the potential to produce lightning. The laser itself separates electrons from atoms along the path of its beam. This creates a long, thin channel of ionized air leading from the ground to the cloud. This makes it easy for an electrical discharge to leave the cloud and follow the beam to the ground, creating lightning. Now, the lightning will follow the beam. So if you directly fire your laser into the cloud, you'll bring the lightning down on you or your apparatus. What you need to do is have a mirror in the vicinity of your target. Then bounce your laser off the mirror and into the cloud. When the lightning strikes, it will come down on the mirror and continue into the ground. This experimentation has only just begun, but in the next few decades, we may be able to harness and control lightning itself and rain hellfire upon all those who stand against me. I mean, divert dangerous electrical discharges away from populated areas. Helping people. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for future episodes, check out some of the previous ones, and hit me up on the Science Friction Facebook page. And be sure to tell me what superpower you want.